Did I plan to get an ass tat? It was an idea, and then it was happening. Hey guys, welcome back to It Takes Two. I'm Quinlan,
And I'm Emily.
and welcome back to our end of hiatus, kind of. We're coming out of our little hiatus moment.
Yeah, our unplanned break.
Yeah, life has just been a little chaotic, I would say.
Just like
Just to give
mildly.
you a spice of what I've been dealing with. My grandpa died, and I have an ass tattoo. So if that doesn't like help you figure out where I'm at, I don't know what will.
And then I got stuck in Seattle and my computer basically exploded for the 4th time, so I had to buy a new one.
And we lost all of our content with the computer, so
I'm a little sad. Like, the Christmas episodes were whatever, but like, I liked our New Year's resolutions.
yeah, we had some good episodes like already recorded. We were like, oh, we'll be ahead of the game, you know? Like we won't even have to worry about recording over like our Christmas break, you know? Gone.
Yo, so we got an extended vacation, but not really
Yeah.
a relaxing one.
Yeah, no. So, this is where we're at. We're back.
Yeah, we're here to stay as far as we know, but we didn't plan to go away the first time.
Yeah, you know, you don't really plan these things. They just kind of happen. Did I plan to get an ass tat? It was an idea, and then it was happening.
And like
And
fast.
It was fast. If we can slip a clip in without it being too obvious, we'll try because it's kind of cute. It's kind of funny. So, yeah, that's where we're at.
As chaotic as ever, what did you expect? Especially when you came back and found us. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, we took a little break, and now we're ready to just get into it.
Yep, and now we're getting into my chaotic choice of an episode, which I thought was gonna be the easiest thing we could record. Was not easy, okay?
It was difficult. It was hard. And as always, not planned. We don't know each other's answers. We're going just into this.
I had one answer going into this, and I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be so easy. I have one clear-cut option. And then I started looking, and I was like, ooh, all of mine are like character adjacent. It's not specifically about characters. And then I also was like, what media do I enjoy? What are some of my favorite characters? I don't know.
Who knows?
But I also didn't want to cop out and be like, Jensen Ackles, Dean, AC/DC. That was too obvious.
Too easy. Too obvious. So, if what we're doing, you know, we probably should specify.
Yeah, I don't think we said that yet.
We're taking characters, TV shows, any sort of media, and matching them to a song that we think fits their vibe, their personality, their storyline, what be it. Just kind of mixing media, basically.
So I'll start with my one that I knew going into this what I was gonna pick. Okay?
You're like, boom, got it, yeah.
Every time I hear this song, every time I hear American Dream by Diamante, I immediately just think Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier.
Okay, I'm trying to think of the song, but
It's like, my American dream, nicotine and palm trees, gimme that red, white, and blue.
gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know the words, but I totally know what song you're talking about.
Yeah. I have no idea where I found
okay.
that song, but like, it's been in my Spotify top charts for like the last 3 years.
That's it.
You know what? Some of these we don't have great explanations for, but we're just here.
No. We just kind of made a list and we're sticking to it.
And now we're saying them out loud.
We're not like Santa Claus. We didn't check this list twice. Like, we straight up were like, that's a list. Good.
Yeah. And two of mine are a little bit cop-outs when we get there. So, but like they are, but they aren't. Like, they're from the same property, but it's just too good to not.
Yeah. So, kind of going off with your example when you were saying Dean Winchester, I had to put one in there. And with all the TikTok trends, that's the dumb ways to die. That just made perfect sense to me. like in general, he has the stupidest ways that he dies. But specifically the Tuesday episode,
That
obviously,
was
it's like
immediately my thought.
so it's like
Dumb
dumb
ways
ways
to
to
die.
die. So
Yes.
literally, no, that I had to. I mean, it was the easiest one I could come up with, and I was like, that makes perfect sense. So
That's just perfect. I will say I did want to give an honorable mention to Dean of Shake It Off. It's not on my list, but like I
well,
can't they go together. You can't.
it's just they match perfect.
Yes. Dean is a
Yeah.
Swiftie. That is canon, and I'm here for it. This one is like a little bit more of like those obscure ones where like I don't have a ton of
Okay.
explanation for this, but
Uh-huh.
Fairly Local by 21 Pilots for Carl from The Walking Dead.
Okay. I got it. I got it. Okay.
Specifically the whole Blurry Face album I feel like really is
Is Carl, he's just teen angst in general. So like
yes.
it yeah,
Plus
I see
my
it.
brain just makes that connection because I really did start listening to 21 Pilots because of Chandler Riggs. So like brain just associates.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's connected in there.
Yeah.
That's how we make these connections.
I did.
So yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, I tried to convince my parents to go on a Walking Dead cruise with a PowerPoint presentation once that had a Blurry Face 21 Pilot song in the background. I don't remember which one, but
It was just like playing throughout your PowerPoint.
yes.
Oh, that's perfect. That is so cool.
Yes.
I love that.
I was a PowerPoint kid. I am still a PowerPoint kid, okay?
Yeah, I know. I know.
You do.
I do know these things. Sticking on theme, I went with a Walking Dead character as well. I did Rick, and I picked Animal I Have Become by 3 Days Grace.
I don't know if I know that.
So the words are, I can't escape this hell, so many times I've tried, but I'm still caged inside. Somebody get me through this nightmare. And then it's like, so it's, so what if you can see the darkest side of me? No one ever can change this animal I have become. Help me believe it's not the real me.
It sounds so familiar.
But just that whole, like, I just finished watching the episode, so it's like right after. So I'm rewatching The Walking Dead, first off. I just finished watching the. They're out of the prison, like the whole
Mm-hmm.
prison governor thing happened, and they just got to Terminus. And
Okay.
it's where he bites that guy's throat out. And like Carl can't even look at him because he's like, what the hell did my dad just
Yeah.
do? And Rick has been on this kick of being like this like farmer man. And so the whole song is just like
It's 3 Days
you're
Grace.
becoming,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just angsty animal I've become. Like he just knows that he's just done for.
Let's see. Should I do my cop out ones first? They kind of go together, but they're kind
Okay.
of. So they both involve Kevin James.
Okay.
So obviously, Here Comes the Boom from Here Comes the Boom.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, except
So perfect.
I do listen. Okay, I listen to both songs completely unironically and not because of these. I just listen to both these songs. So I've been listening to POD my whole life with my dad.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then the other one is Bubblegum by Rashida from Paul
Okay.
Blart. That's his like ringtone. I'm the type of girl
Yeah.
gonna chew on my bubblegum. Yeah.
Bubblegum. Yeah.
I will unironically listen to that on a regular basis, and I do know all the words. And
I forget that movie exists. Like
I
it
could
was
never.
such just it was so phenomenal, and I just like forget that it exists sometimes.
That is my most quoted movie of all time. I made a TikTok about it the other day.
We quote it in my family too, like where he's like, fun fact for you, like we do that constantly, but it just like it doesn't always click,
Yeah.
that's from that, but we do that. We like, fun fact for you, just because of that movie.
Probably should have capitalized on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I looked
No,
back at
that's
that scene
perfect.
making that TikTok, and
Uh-huh.
it's like a solid 2 minutes from the time he, like, throws the hot sauce till the time he says that line, because I kept trying to, like, get it, and I kept missing it
Yeah.
because it would take too long.
It's so long.
Yeah.
I'll do my like cop out one that's kind of the same
Okay.
same vibe. It's from the movie, so you have to it's just that's what clicks now. It's the raindrops keep falling on my head in Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man.
Who's it by?
I have literally no clue. I just know the song. It's like raindrops keep falling on my head. They keep
That
falling.
song!
So yeah,
Yep.
it's by BJ Thomas. I literally never would have
Who would've?
known that.
Yeah.
But just because of that movie,
Mhm.
and it just fits like Tobey Maguire in general.
Yeah.
So it just that whole Spider-Man, his whole Spider-Man era, just it fits it perfectly. So that song will forever just yeah, it's in the movie. It was a perfect choice. So
I love it. I love that so much.
yeah. Oh, I'll do my other one. Okay,
Okay.
I have two kind of similar to you, but it's different people. But um, Scooby Doo. I had to do a Scooby Doo
You
one.
had to.
I had to. I couldn't skip Scooby Doo with the amazing soundtrack that both of
I know.
the live action movies
I'm
have.
like, does this involve Simple
So
Plan? I feel like it might.
it literally is. I didn't want to do like What's New Scooby Doo because that was just obvious.
But it's so
And
good.
it doesn't. Yeah, and so I went with Don't Want to Think About You, and then the second movie, right? Yeah, the second movie when it's and because it's like they're talking about how like they used to be so close and then they're like coming back together and so that song, perfect Scooby-Doo vibes. First off, any Simple Plan song, they made them so well for that movie.
I just want to know, like, how Simple Plan became, like, the soundtrack for Scooby-Doo. Just, like, period.
The Scooby-Doo, yeah.
Yeah.
So great pick in my opinion, top tier. Like that was a great choice for whoever made that choice because my favorite.
I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is definitely a little cheesy. So, I went with A Little Party Never Killed Nobody from
Okay.
the Baz Luhrmann Great Gatsby movie. I think it's just called Gatsby.
Okay.
And it's like Fergie and Goon Rock. And I did that for Gabriel from Supernatural.
Gabriel.
Yeah.
He has his own vibe.
He does, and I
He
feel
is the
like
vibe.
it's very Great Gatsby, so
Yeah. It really is. That's the perfect way to describe it. The Great Gatsby.
yes. I always think of the Dancing with the Stars performance of Riker and Allison from one season. They did a dance to that song. I know you probably haven't seen that, but I used to be obsessed with Dancing with the Stars.
I'm trying to think of what dancing. Oh, okay. I was like, I don't even know what Dancing with the Stars is.
The ballroom dancing where they put the lady from
The
Tiger
celebrity
King.
with
Yeah.
Yes, gotcha. See, there's only a couple people that I've heard of on that.
See,
I never.
it back then was its heyday of like when they got like real celebrities to be on there, not just like football players.
Yeah.
They sprinkled them in occasionally, but it was like James Maslow from Big Time Rush. I can't remember if Riker was the season that had Zendaya or he was the season like after. So it was like
Okay.
big people at the time, and now it's just like whoever. Derek Huff's not a dancer on it anymore. It's sad.
It's sad.
It used to.
Yeah,
It was my childhood.
I don't even think I've seen an episode. Like I've seen obviously dances.
Yeah.
Like people are like, look how well blah 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 dances, but I don't. Yeah. So not very familiar with that one.
It combines my favorite things: random celebrities and ballroom dancing. What else?
Yeah. What else? What else could you need?
And Disney. It's a very me show.
Yeah. I totally get it.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay, just a random one on my list. I'm in my Hunger Games era right now. Okay, everybody.
Oh.
I am first off. Um, I watched the first Hunger Games when I was younger, but that was like I never watched any of the other ones.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And then a while later, like I watched the first one on repeat. Like I'd seen the first one hundreds of times,
Okay.
but I just never watched any of the other ones. Okay, and I had seen Catching Fire once, sometime randomly. And so recently I decided I should probably actually watch these movies because I absolutely love the first
Yeah.
one. And I decided to read the books. So I'm really just like in my Hunger Games era right now, okay? But to preface all of that, because of all of that, we've got I thought of Grenade by Bruno Mars for PETA.
Why is that the most accurate thing you could have said, though?
Isn't that just perfect?
It literally is. I am so dead. Dude, I was
I
obsessed with somewhere there's a really bad watercolor I did in middle school of like PETA
okay.
getting his arm painted. Like that
Oh.
one scene because I was
Yeah, with the
obsessed with Hunger Games. Like saw Mockingjay Part 1 first showing the night it came out. I have a stack of trading cards. They made trading cards for these movies.
they they did everything. Like that era of like the Hunger Games, Divergent, Maze Runner, like dystopian novels to movie like adaptations were just top tier. And so
You know what? I don't think I ever finished Maze Runner or Divergent, but like that's so my genre.
no, exactly. And so I read tons of books. Like that is my favorite genre
Mm-hmm.
is like dystopian. And so like being a YA reader, like there is an unlimited amount of books that
Oh
you could
yeah.
possibly read. So I never read any of the books because I was so into so many other ones, and those were too mainstream for me, you know.
Yeah.
But I still loved the Hunger Games, like the first one, and
Yeah.
so I don't know why I never like decided to watch the other movies or any of the other series. But yeah, so now I'm in it, and Pacey has never seen it either. So we're watching like we have watched the first two now because he had never even seen the second one. And so now we're on to Mockingjay Part 1 and 2. So,
Why do so many of my friends, so many of you guys have never seen Hunger Games? Or at least like not all of it, and it's absurd to me.
I don't know. I don't even when did the second one come out? Or Mockingjay come out?
I have literally no idea.
2014.
That was
Okay.
that was like peak of when you should have seen it.
Um by the time I was 12, I was watching Paranormal Activity
Still.
with my friends. So I have been a hardcore like horror fan since like 2012. And I didn't think any other movie existed, you know? Like so I kind of just 2012 was when I like started in there, and then by 2014 I was what we're in high school by then. Psh, that was baby shit for me. I was like, nope, I can't do that. I'm too cool. So
We had very different friend groups.
yeah, I was getting my friends' parents to drop us off at the mall and then leave, and we would just spend hours there, and then they drop us off at the haunted house down the street. I was like 12 years old, and they were just leaving us in these places,
Dang.
like downtown Portland, just leaving us.
That's wild.
So yeah, I was in the like survival mode, I guess. I couldn't watch a survival Hunger Games because I was scared.
Fair. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know really. I have really no idea why I never actually watched them because I like I said, like I absolutely loved the first Hunger Games. But for some reason, I was like, nah, not for me. Even though I liked it.
You're making up for it now, though. That's what matters.
No, literally. So now I decided to read the books too because I was like, might as well. So it's gonna fly by because it's like a children's book.
That's fair.
Yeah, but yep, Bruno Mars. I would catch a grenade for you, homie. Peter Millark, that's him.
I see it. So my next one is Last One Standing by Icon for Hire. You probably don't know that song.
Nope.
And I did it for Black Widow.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it'd make more sense if you knew the song, but
I'm gonna look up the lyrics. Last One Standing?
some of the other Icon for Hire songs have even been, like, edited on YouTube into, like, clips of her. So I was like, yeah, this fits the vibe.
This fits the vibe. My other one, my second to last one, is also an Avenger.
Oh.
I feel like, so we didn't talk about these lists at all. And somehow they're lining up. Okay?
We just share one brain cell. I don't know what to tell you guys.
We're like communicating thousands of miles away. Just
this is why we're friends.
No, it literally makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
So, gosh, when I turned up my brightness because I can't see you when it's so dark, but then when I like click over to my Google Sheets, it's like.
I always have to
like,
turn you down so I can't see you because it reflects in my glasses otherwise.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just keep it down. Anyways, okay. Tony Stark. I did Applause by Lady Gaga. And I don't know if that's like obviously that fits Tony Stark. But I don't know if it's just a Tony Stark thing, but it's definitely part of just a Robert Downey Jr. thing too. Like
one and the same.
Yeah, like he is the same. So I just felt like overall, Applause is like his theme song.
I'm so dead. That's hilarious.
Isn't it?
Yours are so funny.
Genius. It's genius.
It really is.
I live for the applause. Yep,
Yep.
That's totally Tony Stark. / Robert Downey Jr.
I see it. So mine is like extremely specific for my last one.
Okay.
So it's Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap by AC/DC. But it's the jazz cover of that song by Robin Adele Anderson.
Okay. Don't know if I've heard the jazz cover of that song, but I'll go with it. Okay.
For Bella from Supernatural.
For Bella. Okay, Supernatural Bella. Gotcha. I was thinking Twilight Bella.
No, not that Bella.
It's like, huh? I was more confused. For Bella from Supernatural. Yes. Totally gotcha.
Because she literally takes AC/DC and she's like, Dirty Deeds, Done Dirt Cheap, Dirty Deeds. Yep.
No, literally I totally get it. That's perfect.
Hardcore, but make it jazzy. Yeah.
Hardcore, but make it jazzy. Oh, that's good.
Oh,
that's a good one.
I have to send you a song later. It's also by her. I'm not sure if it's a jazz cover or like what, but she does like jazz, old-timey, switches things up kind of covers. And she does Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit, and it's one of my favorite covers.
Perfect. I bet it's just phenomenal.
It's amazing because it's so angry, but so peppy.
Moving into my last one, not quite as mine's kind of vague, not so super specific or anything. I did the BAU as a whole. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Entity.
Okay.
From Criminal Minds, the BAU. And Heathens by 21 Pilots.
I see it.
So that was my last.
I love that you did that. I tried so hard to find something for Reed, and I couldn't find something that was like Reed.
Yeah. I was trying to think of something for like one of them, you know, somebody in the, but I was like, this is getting kind of hard. So
Yes.
I was like, as a whole, 21 Pilots, Heathens, that just kind of fits the
I
vibe.
see it.
So,
And like any era of them, pretty much.
oh yeah, pretty much any era. So that was my last one. Was
Well,
the
we did it. I can't believe we did it, but we did.
we did, and we came up with the same amount, and that was kind of crazy.
I know, because we didn't have a specific amount either. We were like, oh yeah, let's do like 5 to 8, and we'll just see how many we get
We'll
through.
see what happens.
Specifically, we both have 7, I think it was.
Yep. 7. We did it.
We did.
We did it. Oh, it's not Dora. Come on, we did it.
Maybe?
I don't know.
I was obsessed with
feel like it
Dora.
was
I should know this.
It was like a celebratory.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
At the end of the like episode.
I see that now.
I don't know any other words other than we did it. We did it.
I don't remember the rest of the words, but like I can see it now.
I can see it.
Because then they do like the high five.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either. But we did it, and we're back, guys. We're here to stay, we think.
We're back. We think. Hopefully. Unless something else crazy happens.
What's the Latin phrase that they put in all contracts of like, unless act of God, we are here?
Yes, that phrase. Put it in, because we don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. It's been a wild month that we've been gone. So we'll get back to regular scheduled activities now.
Yeah, and we have so many things planned. So many.
Oh, so many. So it'll be good. It'll be good.
Yeah. So stay tuned for updates, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace out, Cub Scout.